Thank you, Amit. Thank you for having this interview. So basically, I'm Gerald Samuel Duia, and I run a tour operator by the name Duia Trailblazers. I'm the founder, proprietor, and also I'm the general secretary of the Tour Operators Association of Meghalaya and also of the Tour Guides Association of Meghalaya. So what I do is basically we provide tours. We have our own curated tours. So we promote something that we call the true Meghalayan experience, where we focus on eco-rural tours, culture and heritage tours, and adventure tours. So we try to give our customers, our guests, the authentic Meghalayan experience where they go to villages, interact with people, have their food, taste what they cook, and we have a bit of culture, a bit of history, a bit of adventure as well. Yes, talking about adventure activities in Meghalaya, we are having a very unique terrain, topography, I must say, because we have lots of waterfalls, lots of rivers, lots of caves. We have, and as you know, our rivers are here are very technical, where you can do whitewater rafting, whitewater kayaking as well. You can do caving. Caving is one of the biggest adventure activities in Meghalaya. And so to say, we have the scuba diving that is done in the river as well, which I think so nowhere in India has been done in the river except open waters in the ocean. And other than that, we have activities of zip lining, man-made. But so to say, coming back to the adventure activities, the importance of the adventure tourism here in Meghalaya is basically there's a huge scope. So I will say, like, if you want to scale Mount Everest, that is something that you can do. But also, why do we want to scale heights? Why not instead, we scale our subterranean world, where we explore the underground, the gifts of nature, the beautiful formations, the beautiful terrain inside the subterranean world. So that is something that we can promote, and that is how adventure tourism also is very important in the state. Yeah. The compliances to safety standards of tourists of adventure tourism in Meghalaya. I don't think so. The government has formulated guidelines for the adventure tourism in the state, but we are following the guidelines framed by the ministry and also by the Adventure Tour Operators Association of India. So there are certain activities that are already there, that has already been empaneled or maybe recognized by the ATOI. But also from our end, we're trying to push ATOI to recognize activities like caving and canyoning, which can be done mainly in Meghalaya, because so far we don't have any compliances for these activities. Whereas for other activities like scuba, like zip lining and all, it's already there. So we're taking the the guidelines from ATOI itself. Simply like the bungee jumping also, where they follow the New Zealand standards. The same thing has been applied where the bungee in Meghalaya also is, they follow the New Zealand standards. My favorite adventure tourism activity so far is called canyoning and caving. So we have beautiful waterfalls, we have beautiful canyons in Meghalaya. This is one of my favorite activities because so canyoning is an activity that you follow the river downstream. There'll be sections where you have to swim, slide, trek, jump, cliff jumping, and stemming. And in advanced technical canyons, you need to have ropes. You need to know how to tie knots. You need to know how to rappel, and you have safety devices from head to toe. So canyoning is that activity. So it's a fun-filled activity. So far in Meghalaya, we have two sites for this. One is in Maulungbana, and the one in Sintung that we will be doing soon with the progress of these, the training programs of the guides and all. And the other one that is very technical is in Mausanram. So that is that we will need special equipments and special training for guides to go inside. And on top of that, canyoning is also a very fun activity because it involves water. It involves so many other aspects of the activity itself. So another activity that I really like is caving. Caving is basically just going underground. I participate in expeditions recently with the various teams from abroad, and they've given us training on how to go about, for caving, like the basic knowledge of caving, basic knowledge of life in the caves, basic formations, and all of these things. So it's a good learning opportunity. And also, as a hobby, I love to do caving. I love to, explore more. Not really. Actually, it sounds scary because some people, they have claustrophobia. But once you start to develop, there's a friend of mine from Switzerland. he always say, if you love, you come caving once, if you like it, you'll get stuck with caving, and if you don't like also, you will not do it again. So for me, I got stuck doing caving. So at first it is scary, just talking about cave in the darkness, and the passages, the small passages and all, like it sounds scary, but when you do it with the proper guidance, with the proper people who have done this activity for quite a long time, then it's totally fine, it's totally safe. Yeah.